An imminent health risk, or IHR, is a situation that can significantly cause harm or serious illness to you or guests. This danger to health exists when a product, circumstance, or event creates a situation that can cause food infection, disease transmission, or hazardous conditions. It requires immediate correction to prevent injury, illness, or death. The situation must be cured in the moment. If the risk can't be cured in the moment, the restaurant must be closed. There are 7 imminent health risks, including 1. No hot or cold running water available. 2. Manager and team members showing signs or symptoms of illnesses. 3. Adulterated or contaminated products. 4. Has a flood or sewer backup. 5. Pest infestation leading to food or food contact surface contamination. 6. Restaurant has no sanitizer. 7. No hand-washing sinks provided. Running water must be available at all locations throughout the restaurant. Hot water heaters must be fully functioning with the ability to supply the restaurant with hot water to 85 degrees Fahrenheit or per local regulatory requirements. One single hand-washing sink without 85 degrees Fahrenheit water would not be an IHR, but needs to be documented. To remain open, team members must be able to wash their hands and use ware-washing stations whenever required and at the required temperature. Team members can carry viruses or pathogens that can cause an IHR. Team members must never work if they have the following symptoms: diarrhea, fever, vomiting, jaundice, yellowing of the skin and pupils, sore throat with fever, persistent sneezing, coughing, or runny nose, lesions containing pus on hand, wrist, or an exposed body part. Team members must never work if they have the following illnesses: norovirus, hepatitis A, Shigella, E. coli, Shiga toxin producing, typhoid fever, Salmonella typhi, non-typhoidal Salmonella, and Amoeba histolytica, California only. If a team member has tested positive for these illnesses, do not have the team member report to work and contact your franchisee. The franchisee is required to contact the local Board of Health to report the incident and determine the next steps. A food contamination IHR can occur when an unwanted substance enters or is found in a food product, such as a bacteria, virus, mold, chemical, or physical foreign object like glass or metal. It is important to verify that all food is wholesome and not contaminated. Discard food that is contaminated by items such as debris, foreign objects, condensation, mold, or ice buildup. This includes food inside walk-in freezers and refrigerators. Mold or biofilm, sometimes referred to as pink slime, found within ice chute area, upper chamber, or tubes of an ice machine that come into contact with water or ice, is also an IHR. Team members must stop making iced or frozen beverages and discard all ice in the machine, ice bins, and in the Island Oasis machine, and discard all product made with ice that day. Keeping your restaurant free from floods and sewer backups is required for safe restaurant operation. All drains throughout the restaurant must not back up in any manner. There must be no standing water due to a water issue or storm. During a flooding event, follow local evacuation directives and stop restaurant operations. If time allows, start closing procedures before closing the restaurant. Dispose of affected food and packaging. Move vital records or equipment to higher shelving to prevent damage. After the flooding event, follow the emergency cleaning procedures located in the Cleaning and Sanitation Manual. Contact a professional cleaning company. Call your pest management provider to retreat the building. Call the Store Incident and Quality Helpline to report the incident. If flooding occurs with potable water, such as an overflowing sink, you should determine the source of the flood, close off the area, assess the need to close inside lobby only or the entire restaurant. Dispose of affected food and packaging. Follow the emergency cleaning procedures located in the Cleaning and Sanitation Manual. And wash, rinse, and sanitize affected food contact surfaces. A sewer backup is an imminent health risk because sewage contains contaminants and pathogens that can pose a serious health threat. If a sewer backup occurs, take quick action to stop the problem, limit the spread, and prevent contamination. 1. Determine the sewer backup location. 2. Close off the affected area. 3. Contact your business consultant and your franchisee to determine if the entire restaurant needs to be closed. If a closure occurs, stop all operations. Post a closed sign on doors, drive-through window, and menu board, and perform restaurant closing procedures. 4. Contact a drain cleaning service. 5. Contact the Store Incident and Quality Helpline to report the issue. 6. Dispose of food and food packaging that may have been exposed to sewage. 7. Follow the emergency cleaning procedures located in the Cleaning and Sanitation Manual. 8. Contact a professional cleaning services company to begin cleanup of the floor, walls, and equipment. 9. Send team members home with contaminated clothing to shower and change. 10. Contact the pest management provider to retreat if needed. And 11. Contact the insurance provider. Pests can transmit disease-carrying bacteria and viruses which could cause an imminent health risk. Verify that all food and food contact surfaces are free of contamination, such as gnawed food or packaging, or active pests in or on food. A pest infestation IHR occurs when the presence of one live rodent or bird anywhere inside the restaurant, unless the animal was observed entering the facility during the food safety assessment. The presence of one live cockroach in back of house or on food or a food contact surface. The presence of flying or crawling insects coming into contact with food or food contact surfaces or equipment. The presence of pests not impacting food or food contact surfaces would not be an IHR, but it should be documented. If a live pest is found, 1. Contain the pest if possible. 2. Notify franchisee. 3. Franchisee calls PMP for immediate treatment. 4. Close the location and notify the Store Incident and Quality Helpline. And 5. Conduct the pest control checklist and work with the PMP to reopen the restaurant. Restaurants must have a means to sanitize surfaces at all times of operation. Sanitizers may be chlorine or quaternary-based solutions. There must be physical sanitizer in the restaurant to avoid an IHR. If sanitizer is in the restaurant but not hooked up to the sink, this is not an IHR. Approved cleaner and sanitizer used for other equipment like ice machines and Island Oasis machines can be used as an emergency warewashing sink sanitizer. If the cleaner or sanitizer is present in the restaurant, then this is not an IHR. Hand-washing sinks must be available, fully functional, and not be blocked at all times. There must be a hand-washing sink available for restaurant team members to wash their hands when handling food. The hand-washing sink located in the restroom must not be the only means to wash hands. If necessary, temporary sinks can be set up if needed as an option to stay open. If sinks cannot be set up, the restaurant must close. Sometimes incidents occur that are not IHRs but need to be handled immediately. One incident is if a foreign object is found in a product and is reported by a guest. 1. Call 911 or your local emergency response number if medical attention is required. 2. If medical attention is not required, start gathering basic information. Gather guest name, address, phone number, names of all involved, description of what happened and where, and description of medical help needed. 3. Isolate all impacted product immediately. Remove the product and similar products from use. 4. Save the product and label it "Do Not Use." 5. Document the date, time, product name, code, supplier, manufacturing date, and description of the product. 6. Photograph foreign object or ask to take the object. Place a common object, such as a penny or ruler, beside the foreign object to provide a scale in the photograph. 7. Notify your franchisee. And 8. Call the store incident and quality helpline to report the incident. Another incident could be if a guest indicates they have become ill after eating in your restaurant. It is recommended that you show concern and respect. Explain that you make food safety a priority every day and don't speculate as to the root cause of the illness or give excuses. 1. Gather facts to determine the type of incident: illness, allergic reaction, foreign material, mislabeled product, or bodily fluid. 2. Gather guest information such as guest's name, address, and phone number, name of person reporting the incident if other than guest, and date, time, and location address of where the incident occurred. 3. Gather complaint information including what happened, who was involved, where the incident occurred, how many people involved, list of reported symptoms, when the symptoms started, and was medical attention needed. 4. If the incident involved a product, gather information about the product: stock keeping unit number, SKU, product name and size, manufacturer's name, lot and date code, and expiration date. 5. Take a photograph of the product. And 6. Place the suspected product with SKU and date code on hold and label the item not for use so it will not be sold or used. After the incident is over, follow these steps. 1. Contact your local regulatory authority if it was a foodborne illness incident. 2. Report the incident into the store incident and quality helpline. 3. Report the incident to your franchisee. And 4. Provide the guest with the guest support number. The incident will be investigated by the appropriate brand officials. Another incident that might occur is a boil water order. This means your local health department detected that the safety of your water supply is questionable. A boil water order applies to water that is used for drinking, preparing food, making beverages, making ice cubes, washing equipment and smallwares, and washing your hands. To remain open during a boil water order, you must have a safe potable water supply and be able to wash your hands, smallwares, and equipment and prepare food with this water. Please note that in Dunkin restaurants, the hot coffee brewers will not bring water to a boil. Refer to the FlowJet bottled water system for more information. After the boil water order is lifted, follow sanitizing procedures found in the Cleaning and Sanitation Manual. For any water incident, safe alternative water sources may include containers of commercially bottled water, tank truck from a licensed water hauler, or an on-site water storage tank. If a health inspector conducts a routine visit, it is recommended that you ask to see the appropriate inspection credentials and walk with the inspector during the restaurant tour. Always be polite and professional with the inspector and convey you understand the urgency of the situation. If possible, correct any deficiencies identified during the visit while the inspector is still in the restaurant or prior to the return visit. After the inspection is complete, request a copy of the health inspector's report, make note of the problems, and ask about timing for corrective action. If the restaurant is closed down by the health inspector, immediately contact the franchisee and store incident and quality helpline.